Afternoon again, everybody. We go through the nuts and bolts of the assembly, don't we? Every time, you know, you get to know whose flight's delayed and who's ill and who's not ill and who got a knock over the weekend. So the lads that we're waiting for obviously Dino in Global. His flight was longer than anybody else's, and I think Lebo Piri should be arriving at any moment to take part in this.
Guys, please.
Sorry, coach.
Lebo Piri's.
Do you mind starting one of my
That's okay. It's okay.
I think they can remember good afternoon.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Lebo Piri's joining us so he can train with us this afternoon. He may even be here now. I didn't check. So those are the two that are really in person. Also, he'll be arriving on the same flight. So those are the ones that we're waiting for. The two bones of contention are the injuries to Vincent Poulet and Capello Morena. I arrived at the Sundowns game yesterday with Vitz, and as I arrived about 20 minutes before kick-off, Mark Gleeson walked past me and said, "Unlucky." And I said, "What do you mean unlucky?" He says, "Well, Tapello's just pulled the hamstring in the warm-up." So I think that is unlucky. We're going to get him scanned. We're going to get Vincent scanned, and armed with the results of that, we'll make a call on if we need to call replacements into the squad, and or if we can manage them and get them fit for either the first or second games. We have one other addition to the squad, which is Sean Bartlett. Sean has entered into an agreement. I think it's more of a game by game in the beginning, but obviously we're looking at bringing Sean into the staff, and we just want to make sure that he likes us and we like him. So it's welcome to him. And apart from that, we will be training this afternoon. We will have 2 sessions tomorrow when everybody's on site. And after that, I think, Dom, you can fill the guys in with when the trainings are and where they are. We will be training at, as we said, at Stain City School. And the idea there is that the pitches are very good. We think that outweighs if we have to sign a few more autographs than we usually do. But the pitches are very good, and I want the speed to be good. I want the tempo to be high, and I want the players to have that good habit of moving and controlling the ball with good pace. So that's the idea of working out there.
Thank you, Coach. Before we take any questions, can we just hear from Kamu how you see the response so far and about the upcoming game on Saturday? Come. The microphone. Oh, this is
And then I'll move and Campbell can come across.
Can you take the questions? Yes, please.
Yeah, I saw Aaron Mukwena as well. Is he performing the same role as Sean?
No, Aaron's been with us before. He's been with us, I think, 3 or 4 times. So Aaron drifted out of the picture for a while to do some more research, and then he's going to come back in now. And Aaron's role is a little bit more on the managerial side, organisational side, and Sean's will be more active with the players.
Next question.
Coach, just on the late call-up of Aubrey, it's obviously made some waves that you guess left him off in the initial squad. You just want to explain what happened around
No, I mean, look, between my office and the press conference, a name was omitted. I don't know. I mean, it could be a typing error, it could be a printing error, it could be someone forgot, it could be me that I wasn't clear with my desires of the squad. But in some way, it just got omitted, and we immediately saw it. Dominic flagged it up for me immediately, and we sent out the correction as quickly as we could, knowing that if we send out the wrong sort of correction, that people are going to read into that. So, you don't want to send out, oh, by the way, Aubrey's involved as well, because he's got to hear that and think, well, I got through the back door, didn't I, So we wanted to put out the right sort of correction. But Aubrey was in the squad all along, and because of his versatility, he's an important part of the squad.
Coach, just clarity on, especially Vincent Boule, is he definitely out there, or are you going to look for a replacement?
We're going to scan him. As I said, we're going to scan him. Armed with the results of that, we'll make a decision on if he's out or not. We don't know the extent of his injury. We can assess him, but the doctor needs a scan. So he won't train today, but we'll make the call as soon as we get that information.
Just a reminder that today's training starts at 3 o'clock at State City School. I'm sure they are welcome. Is it?
Yeah.
Let me hand over to Kamu. Is it alright, guys?
No, okay. Just us. Coach, just on the last camp, you invited Lee, and there was a whole lot of fuss about the fact that other goalkeepers aren't as qualified and stuff. And we spoke to Neil Tilby about upskilling goalkeepers and so forth. Bringing in Sean now, there's obviously a view of keeping him in the future as well. What's the status on upskilling the likes of Sean and Andre and all those goalkeepers to actually get a more?
No, look, it's a good question, and it's valid, and you'll understand that when I'm answering that question based on Lee's qualifications, it sounds like it's, oh, here he goes again, But I mean, we as an association are very, very conscious of the fact that we want to employ people that have done their due diligence in form of education, coach education. More and more we want to move that in that direction. Lee is highly qualified, and therefore I had no problem in, when Andre's wife was ill, drafting in Lee for the one game. I think with people that qualified, we should try to benefit from their knowledge more. But that being my son, I should maybe not say that, because people read into that what they want. Me, I want the best for South Africa, and I think qualified people, we encourage qualification, that's education, and every other field people encourage that. And we as an association must encourage that. People like Sean, people like Andre have the experience, and we want them to match that experience with their knowledge and with their coach education. So we want to move down that road as much as we can, and it would delight me if some of these players from the past invested in their future, and it would delight me to draft in even more, because I think we have such an untapped reservoir of experience, let's call it that. If it's not knowledge at the moment, it's definitely experience. And once that is turned into the ability to communicate, then I think we have a lot we can benefit from. So the same as Lee, the same as Sean, the same as Andre, the same as when Camo finishes his active career. We want these talents, we want this knowledge, we want all of that back in the system. And so that's basically what I'm beating the drum for, and that's what I hope we as an organisation will follow.
Let's take one question for the coach, and then we will. Is it for the coach? Okay, let's take 1, 2, and then we will hand over to Camo.
Okay.
Coach, just a follow-up to Sean's call-up. Previously, I know that you had also wanted to work with someone who's in the club. Was it easier with Sean because he's currently free?
Yeah.
this your appointment or the association's appointment?
Let me answer that the other way around. As soon as we knew that Sean was free, then we wanted to get him involved. That was me, that was Neil, that was everybody, because, as I've just said, I think it's going down the right road. So that's the first one. The second one was, yes, I got this idea that I wanted. The idea for me, it came from when I was at the English FA. We had two, let's call them legends if you want. Very unfortunate that we invited Gaza on one of them when we played Spain, and he ended up driving the team bus into a ditch, but we don't need to go down that. But we invited two legends to attend, to inspire, to get a feel for the coaching side and encourage them to take their coaching licenses. I thought that was a great idea, and both the players benefited from it, the coaches had another voice that we could ventilate ideas with, and I tried with Rolani, and we've also tried one other that didn't come out in the media as spectacular as Rolani's invitation. It wasn't a question of let's take him from that club and let's steal him. It was just let's try and reward our up and coming coaches and give them a little bit of inspiration of being about the national team and then going back to their club and carrying on their work. But at the same time, saying hello, and this is me, to the National Association. I think that's win-win. We haven't done it until now, and I think, yes, you're right, Sean's was easier because we weren't being, I won't say accused because that sounds a little bit harsh, but no one suspected we'd got any other motive than let's get Sean involved, because it's part of that sort of concept.
Let's take one last question for the coach from Mr. Iti.
Coach, how are you preparing your players mentally for this test? Because, I mean, with such an opponent, it becomes more of a mental battle than a tactical or even technical one.
Yeah,
and
question.
to come on with your 10, I mean, how do you guys approach such games where you've got more to lose than to win because of how tricky they are, in the sense that when you lose, I mean, the outro is quite insane because you're expected to win such games?
Yeah, I'll answer first because I've got all the mics.
Yeah.
It's a good question. It's a good question, and it's relevant. And I was in London. At this FIFA conference, and I bumped into the Nigerian coach, and I asked him about the pitch in Seychelles, and I asked him how the players had addressed the game. You know, some of these guys that are playing in the highest leagues in the world, earning a lot more money than our boys, and yet still they had the same challenge. And he said it was difficult. He says until they scored the first goal, it was very difficult. And I've seen Libya, until they scored the first goal, it was difficult because you don't really know where your headspace is. You know. Now the only thing I can say to the players is that one, I think we've got a lot to win. I think we have a lot to win. So let's focus on that. What we have to lose, I couldn't care less. But what we have to win is big. And I want us to look at this not as if we disrespect our opponent, but just that we believe in ourselves. And I think if we concentrate on how strong we want to be, then I think we push to the back or even out of our mind the risks that we're taking. We have to concentrate on what we want to do, what we want to be, how good do we think we are. And I think if we concentrate on that and not concentrate and focus on this, that and the next thing, the hypotheticals, let's affect what we can affect. We can affect our performance and our mentality. Is that easy? No, it's not. Have we been good at that in the past? Probably not. But that is absolutely something we're going to have to deal with on this camp. Absolutely something we're going to have to show, because Nigeria found it was difficult, Libya found it was difficult, but at the end of the 90 minutes, they did what was expected. We've got to do the same. Okay.
Stop the recording.
Yeah, you can just